Good morning. Welcome to Lwazie'sSpace, where we keep everything real and authentic as possible. So, I just wanted to talk about something serious. Really, really serious. I just wanted to talk about planning in relationships. You know what, guys? I'm talking to people that have been in relationships that are like more than 3 years or 2 years. There's nothing draining. I'm not going to say draining, but there's nothing more jeopardizing than poor financial plans between the guy or the girl or whatever your situation is. I'm going to talk about my experience, you guys. Poor planning is the worst. It is actually the worst, you guys, because um you know what, there comes a time where you are all alone and stuck, excuse me, and reflecting with, oh my gosh, at this time I could have done one, two, and three, but I couldn't because of I was so caught up in I'm not gonna say in that cloud. I think in that honeymoon phase cloud that we were both caught up and we had made really poor financial decisions. I don't know, guys, whether you guys go through this, but I do. When it's when a relationship is in honeymoon stage, as in like when you guys are dating, not doing anything drastic, not even intimacy, it's not a thing, but you guys just enjoy spending time together. You guys just want to experience every new memory. You want to make memories, man. You just want to go out there. You want to explore as much as possible. You want to make sure that you capture moments and memories, and by doing that, especially the people that are still like trying to build careers, empires, and all sort of things, people that do not have family trusts, people that are not born into wealth. I'm talking to just the normal class, the lower to middle class, which is myself, guys. And my situation at that time, hey, I tell you, you know, it is good. I'm not going to lie and say you guys don't create memories and don't be happy, but this is what I've noticed. Whenever the relationship is in a honeymoon stage, budget is out of the window. I don't know why. Budget is out of the window, you guys. And then when time goes by, you're like, oh my God, this is exactly what I should have done at this time. If I didn't concentrate on one, two, three, this is where I'd be. I'm not talking about impressing the next person here. I'm talking about the silly, unplanned vacations that just come randomly, the silly trips, the silly, let's go with the flow type of situation. Let's just go. Someone is just going to be like, hey, I've never been to this town. How about we go? And then you go. From that town, you just want to explore to something else. You know what? It's a beautiful thing to experience. But pocket wise, it is the bad decision. It is worse. I don't know whether it was being influenced by what we see each day. I'm not going to blame it on the socials, because at the end of the day, nobody tells you, hey, spend your last cent, go try it. It's nice, You just decide on your own. I feel like because I was I was young, or should I say we were both young with my partner. We were both so young, you guys, that I was able to make my money, right? He was able to make his money. And then when we get together, it was always a thing. It's okay, so what are we doing today? I'm not going to say we had like crazy money. No. We were just the normal class. When I tell you we were not there, We were just two individuals that could manage themselves and could afford whatever, what can I say, the necessities. Yeah, I want to put it that way. We were comfortable with living and being able to manage the basic things. Yeah. So we were the type that just liked to go out. If like we're gonna scroll through, let's just for example say Airbnb. We're gonna see Airbnb, right? There's gonna be this nice place, and then we're gonna see a view in that hotel or whatever it is. I'm not talking about destinations that are so expensive, you guys, but I'm just talking about, beautiful sceneries. We'll be like, you know what, we will go. It wasn't a matter of, so when are we going to plan to go? It was a matter of, so next week. We had poor financial decisions. You know, guys, poor is an understatement. Fun moments were had. We had amazing times, but for financial decisions, bad. I look at stuff that we as individuals should be owning or having at this time, and I'm like, yo, if we didn't have to make those poor financial decisions, it wouldn't be like this. But I'm not regretting, because I had great memories and I was young. You know what, you're allowed to grow up and make mistakes, and then I feel like it's okay to be sitting here and saying, you know what, day I flopped, but it was cool. You do have those moments and you're like, you know what, I did really flop, but I did enjoy myself as well. I'm going to mention another very poor decision that we've made. Having friends, guys, it's not a bad thing having friends that love to have fun times. Friends that do not have limits. As friends, guys, it's not like we come with our bank statements and be like, here's my balance on the table, here's your balance on the table. That's not the case. If you have friends that love having fun, budget is never something that people talk about. Even if you are the one that has not gotten paid or your payday hasn't come as yet, if you are part of the group, you are going to enjoy everything that the group is having. Whether it's a trip, whether it's a night out, whether it's a chillers at someone's place. Guys, a chillers is where people just hang out together. We'll chill at someone's place, we'll have fun, whether it's a braai, they'll have drinks, wada wada wada. This doesn't mean that if you do not have, not even you, even if majority does not have, you will not stress about that, because you guys are a crew. Money is not something that is discussed, but people just contribute. And if there's a gap, whoever has at that time will contribute, because they know when they come back, they'll enjoy. So it was that kind of thing. And it's like, now when I look at it, I'm like, yo, thank God we were in our early 20s, like I was 21, 22. But you guys, please try to be happy, to enjoy as much as you can, but don't make poor financial decisions. That's the moral of today's story. Please try. Have fun, yes. I'm not going to be boring. Do have fun, but please save up a bit. Yes, I did play a few Stockfells here and there, but whatever Stockfell that I used to play, it was for a very wonderful December time. Yeah, I tell you guys, I was number one when it comes to Stockfells. I'm not gonna lie, I'm helping the 21-year-olds out there, 22-year-olds. It's okay, you'll have money, yes. A few thousand rands a month when you are just somebody who's living at home, someone who does not have someone that is dependent on them, and you are just honestly working for you and you alone. You contribute whatever you can or you have. So nothing was forced. Okay, this, you just know with a rule at home, this is the amount I contribute, and that's it. After doing that, maybe I paid for what, a clothing, I paid for an account at a clothing store. What else? I had a I had a cell phone contract, and then there was nothing else. It's not like, guys, I got paid so much, but all I'm just saying is whatever I got paid was enough for myself. And Mina, I wasted so much money on just stupid things and spontaneous, based on spontaneous feelings or spontaneous unplanned occasions. I was the type that when you invite me, I'm gonna see you today, and we haven't seen each other for the longest time, and you're gonna be like, look, this is what I'm doing. I just would appreciate if you come. We need to catch up. And I'd feel like, you've just asked, and then I'll be such a mean person not to show up. Showing up was such a cool thing for me. It was support, which now I know because I'm grown. Uguti, it's fine to not show up and apologize. If you're unable to, you don't jeopardize when yourself just to show up at someone else's thing, unless you guys have that strong bond, or it is something that it is important, or it's a form of support that you are going to show someone. Let me just try and make an example so that you see exactly what I'm talking about. When I say like showing up at someone's event, I'm talking about if someone is getting married, if someone has lost somebody significant to their life, if someone's baby is having a birthday, like those 1 year birthdays, baby shower type of vibes, or what else? The important milestones, not just a simple bride, not just a simple party, not just a simple revealing of something, someone who's not really your close friend, because you just want to show up. I was that type of person who liked shame to show up for people. And now I see that was another cross financial immaturity, I'd say. But not everything you see that couple do online is a necessity for you and your man to go do and also come back and flash. That's something else that I feel was another mistake or poor financial decision that I used to make. If I see something and it's cool, I was to be like, you know what, we should try this. We didn't calculate how much it's going to cost or whatnot. I'm not talking about things like going on a yacht in a thong. I mean, like, that's outrageous, right? But I'm just talking about things that you are able to afford, but it'll have a negative impact mostly in your bank balance, or you are going to be a person towards month end. Let's just say you get paid on the 30th. Already on the 23rd, 4th, you are now having like a strict budget. When I say strict, I mean like, you've calculated how much you have in your bank. Does that going to cover your daily trips to work and come back? Is that now going to stop you from having the freedom to go during weekends or day offs, to just go out, do some shopping, or to go out with friends or family to some sort of gathering? You know what, I'm actually trying to say, when you have like a budget that would limit you so much, because we're now on from the 1st till the 7th, you were living large. Large is an understatement. Those are the things that we do, guys, and it's like a norm. I don't know, when you're young, it's like a norm. It's like, oh, and then it's gonna be the 15th. I'll be so broke. It'll be nobody's business. And it was okay. For me at work, guys, it was so okay. For me to be like, yo, now it's the 20th, and we all be like, hey, times are hard, times are tough. It was okay to be like that. Now I look at it and I'll be like, what a poor decision. I could have been able to survive with what I used to get paid from the 1st till the 31st of each month and be able to have a few thousands left because I didn't have such responsibilities. And now I look at things and I'm like, the things we do when we're young, I guess those are the mistakes they talk about. So when you grow up, you then look back and be like, ooh, Gaily, oh, ooh, my guy, you know? So that's just me reflecting on. You know, when you are young and you have a lot of money from someone who used to be given 10 rand a day, and that 10 rand will cover maybe a quelly and small packet of Lays. There will be your 6 rand aquili, 4 rand Lays, and then you have lunch. Get out of school, maybe go to university. Some that didn't go, they went straight to work, right? And that is fine. So from school to work, imagine you are the person who gets 10 rand, and with that 10 rand, you finish it every day. The day you decide not to have the 10 rand is the day you are saving it for airtime. You will keep it and then add a 2 rand extra maybe the next day so that you are able to have airtime, right? This is the life you are used to when you only get money on the day that you are going to spend it. It's not something that you are given on a monthly basis so that you get used to it, because some kids go through that. I myself have been through that, guys. I was a kid that wasn't given money every month, but I was a kid that was given money when I needed to go somewhere, whether it's going out with my friends. I would then ask to go and then let my parents know the date in advance, that is, and then tell them exactly how much we're going to be using and what it is that we are going to be doing there. So then the parents will then see, oh, okay, so it's going to be this, and that, and they'll know, okay, surely a movie is this how much. Playing their games, it would be this much. For you to eat, this is what you like. Normally, it's this much. And then they'll just sum it up and give you the amount. They would know what the bus fare or taxi fare is if they don't drop you there. So you've always had a budget to do everything you wanted to do and then come back with small and change. It hasn't been in you to instill in you would have money and then have leftover money for you to just leave it lying. It was never a thing for me, guys. I'm just gonna talk for myself. I don't know if you out there. I'm just putting this scenario so that you see why when you first start to get when you first get a job and then you then, I don't know whether it's splurge or spend money recklessly, because it's not something you've known, it's not something you've had in your presence and you can do whatever with. I guess that is the problem with the majority. I don't know about the upper class, you guys. I'm just going to speak about a normal person, a normal middle class kid that grows up, was able to be given just proper basic necessities and then was able to go out with friends. But money was not something that was constantly a thing that was just given, and I would have to just save it and put it somewhere where I look at it every day and I don't know what to do with it, you know. I don't know if you understand. So it was just that. And then growing up to now earning some few thousands from that budget mentality, or given money so that you spend it and be left with little amounts because really whatever you have covers everything, to now thinking, it's okay, now I am growing. How about I now expand my expenses because here's this money, it needs to be spent. At the end of the day, I've worked for it to be spent. You would do whatever, buy everything and be like, what can I buy? Because now you have this mentality of, hey, as much as you are saving futhi phela, it's not like you will finish yonke imali, but you will save again encane just to cover you up until month end. So I think that's where yaqala khona the mentality yokuthi, hey, it's okay to spend money, and it's okay, the more you earn, the more your expenses should, which shouldn't be the case. I grew up with that, and then I started spending on my 20s, my 21st, 22nd, that's the age, 20, year 20, when I was, 23 or 24, I started to feel like, okay, let's just try other things, because now I'm realizing it's okay, now it's a routine. I get paid, I spend. How about I save? And then when I have a big amount, I will then be able to make better decisions on where to spend this on, or to have a better experience. guys guys, I know this sounds crazy, but I am helping another 21-year-old out there, another 22-year-old out there, someone who just came out of college, school, or university, and is now getting a paycheck month in. Trust me, the first thing, you like the girl that you are becoming. You can even check your statuses, guys. Whatever you post, please do me that favor. You want to make sure your nails, pedicure, manicure is on point, because you are working now, which is something that is not a necessity, guys. We just do it, Pilar, because we love ourselves. Secondly, not that it's a thing for you to change hairstyles every week, but it's because you are working now. It has to be seen. It has J. Please, it is a must. Fourthly, it's you going out on, whether it's such a stupid date, whether it's a brunch or what, it's a necessity for you to have a new outfit and a bag, and then go on lunch. Guys, I'm talking about things that I did as well, and I got over and done with. I'm not like, I'm so done with that. You need to have an outfit every time, because nje, you are working now. It's a thing. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm a woman. And that's another poor financial decision. Fifth, it's a vacation, it's good, but nje, you can't. Guys, I was working at a call center, right? I know this. I've experienced this. I've had friends as well. My friends and I, guys, we would be like, when I look at it now, we were living large with a very small budget, shame. But we were living large, I won't lie. You would have a headache and be like, gosh, I so wish for a vacation right now. And it would be like every after maybe 4 months, you're going on a vacation because you've just had it. You just want to have fun. As if you are someone who has invested and you are now spending your profits. People that have made it and have invested, those are the ones that like to go on vacations, because they can't even feel it. It doesn't even make a difference in whatever they have. It's just profits that they're wasting. And here we are, half of the salary gone, gone on vacation. I used to go on vacation, guys. Go on vacation, enjoy myself, have fun. Ugh, have fun. When I say have fun, live large. Eat takeaways, order. It's because it's something I used to watch, right? And I told myself, you know what? When I work, I want to make sure those things are done, because that's what I thought. When you are working, that is what you do first. You live, you enjoy life. You have done what your parents have said. Don't get a baby, I didn't. Okay, fine. Pass, I did pass. Drink. Now working, and then you will study. And then I was like, okay, let's hold that thought. Let's work because we are now working, and let's start a business. When you start to change that mindset and you think, wow, you look at those traders online where they are on a vacation with a laptop, and you start imagining your life to be like that. guys. I did trading as well. Oh, guys, there's a lot. We're still going to talk about these things because it happens and we don't talk about it. They sell us fake stuff online, guys. I will not lie. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a way of marketing. That's how it has been, always been. It'll not change. I mean, it's just a norm. So when you look at those type of things, you feel like, wow, if you live like that, then it shows that you are now working. It certifies with, yeah, I'm earning something, and this is how someone who earns should be living. It's just a thing that is put out there when you are young and you're like, wow, okay, now I can then say I'm working. I'm able to go on a vacation. I'm able to do my mini petty. I mean, I okay. I see those things. I go vacationing. Not even Gucci, it's a vacation where you're going to be in a yacht, as I said. It's a vacation where it's going to be some B&B, but cute, what do I say, cute scenery, and then you will come back. And I don't think Instagram was, no, it wasn't those Instagram times. Instagram wasn't even there. I wasn't even big on social media. I didn't like social media back then. So it was all a matter of we see things, we discuss at work, and here we are gone. There was a time where we all visited the same hotel because we all wanted that experience. Hey guys, yeah. Where I'd be like, have you been in? Did you see that? It's a thing. It's like, oh my gosh, you're working. You've never been there. Like, seriously, girl, where's your money going to? Like, what are you doing? Live large. You're working. When you are working at a call center, guys, most of the call centers are in places that are posh, in places that are filled with people that have made it. For example, I used to work in Umhlanga, right? Umhlanga normally is where the upper class is. I'm not going to say rich, but it has been a stereotype and a thing. That's where the upper class is. And most of the shops, boutiques, and everything is just lavish and beautiful. So we, on our breaks or on our off days, obviously where you spend most of your time, you get used to those surroundings, right? Even our groceries, it then changed. We spent our groceries at that place. Not just groceries, but if you want to go out, that's where we went. If you wanted to do your nails and you must be seen, so you're going to take your pictures where? In those salons that cater for people that really don't think 500 rand is money. They think it's change, it's just pennies, right? Which for us wasn't. That was part of your monthly salary, and once you take out that 500 rand, a percentage is gone. It's not just nothing. So that's how we lived, and shame. That's why I'm saying we had a very small budget, but we used to live large. We used to go to those restaurants. We ordered takeaways from there where you pay for even the delivery, and the delivery is not small amounts. It's just a lot. When you think about, wow, if only I did walk to go buy this, it wouldn't have been this bad. And why am I getting used to this, to eating at this restaurant, which is so ridiculously expensive, where I could have just, went to another place and bought whatever I wanted and went and had food at home. Our lifestyles were so high up there. You could swear, Guti, Tina, we had, Tina, we were working for, I don't know, the presidency or what. The way it is, some of the girls are lucky because, as I said, normally the upper class is situated that side. So obviously the people that would approach you on or would be interested in starting a relationship will normally be the guys that are more loaded, So that was also a thing. Now when you look back and think, would say, ah man, sometimes when you're a kid, shame, you waste money in such stupid and ridiculous things. But again, because it's all part of your experience, and it's all part of the lessons that you grow and learn, it's like, wow, I'm not going to lie and say don't live and make mistakes for yourself, because when people tell you, you are wasting. I used to hate that word when I'm at home and I'll be like, I'm going this weekend, and mom will be like, you're not going anywhere. Or dad will be like, I bo. I'll be like, hi boy, I go to work so that I can go out. It's my money. I just felt like, oh my God, how dare you deprive me? How dare you deprive me? Because I just worked and I'm now okay. Like, I'm supposed to go spend this because that's what I knew. It's okay when you have money, you don't stay in the house. You get out there and you spend it. And it's okay because you are working. You're going to get it the next month. I didn't think Google say, hey, there's gonna be time when you need to save it. I don't know, guys. I think my surrounding, I didn't have I didn't I didn't come across a kid that grew up, or a sister that is older than myself, that grew up, got a job, and didn't do exactly what I've just said. It was a norm. Would say, oh mina ngifuna ufana nosisibani. Hawe ma uyagqoka. Hawe ma. Even though you see Usisibani getting out of a taxi, Usisibani would go with a small suitcase on Friday, and you'd be like, oh, bahamba my vacation. It's something you wanted to do because they do it. It's a norm. Guys. The middle and the lower class, our parents shame, they give us the world, but it's not like they have the money to then show and demonstrate these things to you. I think it's also you having to check, Ukuti, what is my child observing? What is my child interested in? What are they watching? Is there some sort of motivation in whatever they are watching? Because these things out there, I tell you, even now, when I look at it now that we have all Instagram or what, it's even worse. Some kids are now, like, Mina, I've came across a kid, I think she's in grade 11 now. Yeah. She was like, you know what, Yabana Jamina says, she knows Guti, she's got a flat behind, right? So she's like, not that she's not proud of herself, guys, she's brought up very well, but she knows Guti, they are what you call it, fillers, they are what plastic surgeries and what. She was like, Mina, I'm gonna go work, you guys, and then I'm not going to get a man or a partner, I'm not gonna get a boyfriend, but I want to make sure that when I am now looking or searching, I have done with the work in my body. And I was like, what work in your body? She's like, I will have my breasts what you call it, increase to a bigger size. I'll make sure that I take the fat here, I would put it there. Not that I'm shaming, guys, but I'm just trying to say, already now she's got in her mind BBL. But see, when I grow up, I want to have a BBL as well. Like, what the hell? I'm not saying like there's anything wrong. We all want that at the end of the day, but it's not something a kid would want to just have. I feel like it's not normal for me. It didn't sit well with me. Wow, is this really what you want to have? First things first, not even a house, a BBL. Like, I don't know. They always say you grow as you go along in your journey. So, as I said, it's not regret, but it's me just talking and thinking, hey, umuntu wake wakwenza ukuthi 1 no 2 no 3. It's not bad at all, guys. It's good. What I've just said, it's good to go out, have fun, but we don't have this thing to invest. When you are 20, invest the money. You're going to need it when you are 30, and when you realize the career I've chosen wasn't for me, I now want to change it. Within that period, there is money that's going to be spent, and where are you going to get it from? You don't have to be sitting at your work or the job that you have right now and feel miserable. You can definitely change it any day. But how are you going to change when you now have people looking up to you and depending on you? For example, kids or family. If you haven't taught yourself what you save for those rainy seasons, so that you are able to change and do what you really love and be able to be given the time to buy the time with the money that you've saved all along. We never get taught these type of things, which is sad. All we know is, yeah, I need to have like a nice wallet. I need to have like a designer bag. Live in an apartment and have designer bags that cost half of bond money. Which is like, but we do it because that's all we know. You present yourself and be seen. When you enter indawo, you must be seen. Ooh, for what? Nothing. Nothing. Most of us that are from the middle or lower class, we have grandparents that were that left us long time ago. When I say left, died, right? Long time ago. There's no trust, there's no nothing, there's there's not even a firm that you can point and say they left for me, but the way you are living, you're living large. Guys, let's not, honeys, if you are 2021, please do live your life, spend time, go out, do whatever you want to do, but no, Wuti, 1,000 yana, 2,000 yana you are saving. You are not saving for now and taking it out in December. No. Because I am also guilty of that. As to save now and take it out in December and live large. That's not saving. That's not you investing in anything. You can even take out in 24 months. It's not living. It's not, investing at all. Investing is saying I'm going to take it out when I'm 40, when I'm 60. That is investing, Clampek. But other than that, it's not. I don't know what it is, but we do it anyway. Even some of our parents, they will save from January till December to live large. Guys, it's something I've also experienced. I don't know. We have poor money decisions. I now still do, but some things I'm like, hey, as kid, you have to stop this now. You have to stop that because it's just not on. It's not going to help you in any way. Some of our parents, guys, I know I'm gonna. Some are not going to like this, but in January they're gonna go and play Stockfell for 700. For December to buy 10 rice, 5 rice, 10 fry pack, 10 waswati, and then come March, the food is finished. What are you doing? Honestly, December is a month. It's 30 days, like every 31 days, yeah. Like every after month. Like every month, guys. Sorry, it's Ngisi. You can definitely buy one rice. You can definitely buy one popo. If you know what you're gonna have a few people around, then get two rice, two popo. You would see in some families, like I used to visit as well, right? In my cousins and families, you will have rice like 10, everything, 20 eggs, what. I mean, like, guys, I'm not talking about small packages. I'm talking about, what do they say? It's in bulks. they buy in bulks and they bring a lot of food. You would end up seeing your aunties and uncles distributing among families. Well, that's a good thing if they do it, but nje, most of it's us eating whatever we like. If you wake up and you want to have Russians and burgers and frozen chips and what, that's what you're gonna have. If this one wants to have yogurt and frozen fruits and whatnot, that's what she's going to have. If that one wants to have fried chips and fish and what, because there's a lot of food in this house, enjoy. Guys, that's what we used to have when I visit, because they played stuff and it was cool. Your uncle will come back with half a cow. They'll go slice it in the butcher. You buy every weekend. He saved so much. Maybe it's like what, 10,000 each with his friends. He'll come back in December. Have a cow. Yeah, that's wasting. I always say majority of Africans, whether it's our fathers, our uncles, or what, they do have a lot of money, guys. The only thing that we lack is financial decisions. That's my family members included, myself included, my half of my cousins, relatives, or whatever that I know. We do these things and it's okay. It's a norm. It's fine. They even know who say Dolonje. Let's start with the Black Friday. Let's have a big sale on the 31st, on the 1st and the 2nd. It's a norm, guys. I tell you, even every shop, you will find there's going to be pamphlets or newsletters or whatever that has sales. They will tell you 31st, 1st, 2nd. They know we don't disappoint. We will go there and wipe away everything. As long as it has a red sticker or sale, we will take it. I don't know why, but it's something we do. I think it's a poor financial decision or what, or we panic buy a lot, or we are excited. I don't know, but I just hope we grow from it and we learn to know, let's save. How about you have a December where you eat normal? Just like how your eating routine was in November, have the same eating routine, or you can change or add a few salads in December. How about we try and do that and see? Just see how it's going to be. I just hope I was able to explain this, and if you know, you heard me. What I'm just talking about. I'm not saying people shouldn't go by. Definitely go by. Have fun, enjoy, but enjoy, change things. Well, I'm not gonna go into funerals because wow, I might even get a call from fam after they see this because they'll be like, "Yo, I can't." Guys, even funeral, yo, our people, my people, hey, funerals, it's even worse. Funerals, you will even have sweets, desserts. I'm a sweets, that's what we call desserts, guys. Have desserts, have everything. It must be seen how much we loved this person. We appreciated them so much. It must be everything expensive. The decor must be to the T. Our love should be demonstrated through money. Why? Ayengeke. Angazi. Ngihlezi ngisho ngithi I think I need to try some exercise where when I have money and I'm okay financially, I should teach myself ukuthi I something gibe like maybe like 5,000 cash and just stay with that money. Not for me ukuthi ngiyiphe nqala abantu kuma socials, no. But nje ngihlale nayo. Mhlambe if I see money every day, yeah, I think it's because we don't have. But maybe if I see it every day and I know it's okay for it to be there every day and not be taken and not be used. It could easily program my mind to say, it's okay to have money and let it stay, and not for you to use it. It's okay. Maybe it will be fine. Another mentality we used to have, when I used to work with my squad, we used to have this thing when we didn't work on weekends, guys. So when we had a shift, and it was a norm, it was forced to go to seventh any weekend. We used to go to work and be like, guys, let's just say it's the 23rd and we get paid on the 30th, right? To be like, how much do you have? And the person would be like, ish, maybe I have 300 bags now. And then the next would be like, maybe it's 120, guys, that is extra. And be like, I ain't over there, I say, secret. I don't know if you guys do that, but we did it. When you are left with maybe 300 rands, 200 rands, you would feel good, vele imphelile. Why not just spend it and be left with zero? And that's not something you need to train your mind or subconscious mind. When I'm saying zero is a norm in your account. If I find a single digit, it's a norm. We used to do that and it was okay. Yes, when I look at it now, I used to be like, how many 300 rands, 400 rands I spent with such stupid purchases. Sorry, that was a mosquito. I did stupid purchases because I thought, what am I going to do with this? Now I don't have anything. Why not just finish it? Don't ask me why we did it, because I guess it's part of growing up, or it's us having poor financial decisions, or us not knowing the skill, or being used to, or having surroundings that would train you and make sure what you think a certain way. I don't know. But all I know is we all could make it. When I look at the middle class, as I've said, and the people that have a fair chance, abasuka from school by M70, those people have a chance na ukubana ama-millionaire njengalaba abanye. Ukuthi nje, it's financial skills, it's poor planning that we all unfortunately don't get exposed to. And then that is why I say don't blame or judge. You never know ukuthi umuntu wayifunde yini leyo nto or akayifundanga or aka-exposekanga kuyona. You can't blame them when they get into programs like I blew it. You're not going to tell me when you've never had even 1,000 lying around every month. Here you are with 1 million stuck and not knowing what to do. Obviously, it's not like you're going to get it again. I feel like those people who are blew it, if they get another 50 million, if a person won a 50 million, I bet you the next time there are still going to be people that will blow it again. There's no skill. It's not like you learn and grow up. No, it's a skill, guys. I can be saying these things, and trust me, if large money, if I secure a large bag, obviously I'm still going to make some mistakes. Yes, I might have learned 1, 2, or 3 things. I will still do that. It's a skill. That's why I'm saying they can, you know what, you don't blame them. They are there for a reason to tell you, hey, I blew it like this again, and this is how I blew it. And here we are, we do judge them and say, I blew it wani. Moshimale ngaka. Fane ngabe nje wathenga umuzi. Yabo, because we don't know. We just don't know, and we can't, not all of us, but we can't blame the next person. They've never had money lying around. They've never been in a situation where you can't do anything unimali. You just have to let imali be. It's not a norm. Like, we're not used to it. We don't know how to be in a situation like that. So you can't blame someone. All we know is you spend till there's nothing. You buy the important things, which is a fridge, a house, a car, and what, and because that's what we know, it's important. So you're not going to tell me you could say, yeah, Mama, I blew it. You must see most of them. They were being generous. It's not that they blew it by spoiling themselves. No, they spoiled 10, 15 people. Guys, it's sad. As in, I'm laughing, but it is sad. We just, majority of us, including me, myself, we don't have financial skills or planning or whatnot. That's just not a thing. We don't know that. I don't know how we would learn that, Nje. I hope there are more financial gurus, as I said, planning and whatnot. It's not something that you go to a bank in order to get information on. I just hope it's just out there in full, and some information that everybody can just access easy like this. Maybe stuff, a lot of stuff could change. I don't know. That was me and my 2 cents, guys. I finished my drink anyway. Bye. Have a great day. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also do comment. If you want to come here, we keep it relaxed, guys. We keep it real. We keep it relaxed. We laugh. We are chilled. We are enjoy. There's no pressure over here. So please do watch more videos. Please, I said comment. Don't forget. Do comment. I do appreciate. As soon as I see comments here, here I go again with the clutter, with the stuttering. As soon as I see a comment, guys, I honestly do reply as soon as possible because hey, I enjoy interacting with people. I enjoy crazy fun. So yeah, bye. Have a great day.